Poor David Grohl. I wish I wish I could get hold of David and say, "Hey, David, what is your fascination with Satan there, my friend? What can we do to get you on the right side of things? Are there things you would have to repent for, David? Like this is silly playing with Dream Widow, but this is silliness stuff." Anyways, that just popped into my head. Just we want the best for David. God, hey, look at this. Let's look at this. Budweiser, Hechos Stars, where the world cares more about its sports than its children. Yeah, scoring. Never came. Is he living a double life? A bombshell report claims former Homeland Security Chief Kristi Noem's husband was keeping a big secret. It's so jaw-dropping. Noem herself is speaking out, saying she is devastated. Here's Allison Hall. I'm just telling you guys, I think we need to help Kristi Noem. I don't think she's going to get to go to heaven. I don't think she's telling the truth. And if you lie to the people, you're not going to do good. I think that she knew. I think she knew her husband was cross-dresser. We'll keep watching and figure out why I came to that conclusion. I could be wrong. It's just a perception. I'm just trying to read into the situation and figure out what I think for myself, rather than what I'm being. Well, they are telling. Former Homeland Security Chief Kristi Noem is said to be stunned by a report that her husband may be leading a cross-dressing double life. Poor Kristi, eh? She loses her job, but not really. They make up a brand new job for her. She spent $220 million of your guys' tax dollars promoting herself. And I mean, she got herself in all sorts of different outfits and stuff. It's great. There's bad bitch ice chick. I think I've seen her. There's Walker, Texas Ranger. Whatever to fit the scenery of the situation. Oh man, I don't know. I just I think we need to ask because there's been some stuff where they say, hey, these people that are up there running our lives, they're into some freaky deaky shit. They're all into a bunch of sex parties and a bunch of bullshit like that. But statement, Noam's representative says she is devastated. The family was blindsided by this. She needs privacy and prayers at this time. The shocking story about Brian Noam. Privacy and prayers at this time. Oh shit. Oh shit. By the Daily Mail, which published photos that we have decided not to broadcast. The images appear to depict Brian Noam. They're all over the place. If you guys want to see what I'm talking about, like this is your what inside edition. They're not showing it, but you guys remember if I did these videos on this, like this is when this world doesn't seem right to me. Busty Lemieux had these great big prosthetics. They got Kristi Noem's husbands in these great this Busty Lemieux and these hot pants and a skin tight shirt stuffed with large balloons for breasts. We spoke to the Daily Mail's chief investigative reporter, Josh Boswell. So he didn't deny his involvement in this, and in the photos, you can clearly see it's him, so it'd be pretty tough to deny. It would be tough to deny, and he didn't deny it. 4 weeks ago, Kristi Noem faced blistering questions during a House oversight hearing as her husband sat right behind her. That's him right there, sitting there like a good little boy, and just wait, just wait. Who was grilled about her relationship with Corey Lewandowski, her top aide. Corey Lewandowski. Listen, bud, you cannot be with God going around sleeping with other men. Even if stress, you should wait till they're separated. But this is a shocking thing. Nobody knew about it.
Had sexual relations with Corey Lewandowski. I am shocked that we're going down and peddling tabloid garbage in this committee today. A day after the hearing, President Trump.
Is it tabloid garbage? I mean, if you guys like, I play that God's real. Could you imagine if you guys got some people to interview Christine Nome that would remind Christine Nome that God is real, and if you lie to the people, you're lying to God, and that there will be a price to pay. So, did this really come as a shock? And have you been outside of your marriage with Chris Lumidowski or whatever his name is? Hey, I don't know. Like, oh, it's none of your business. Well, if these people are going to try and tell you to be ethical and they're telling you to be with God and that they want your prayers, they should freaking have to be with God and admit who they are. You know what I mean? And you guys should know that this, like, what if there is like a bunch of fucking, like, what if Nancy, what if there's Pelosi sex parties? Hey, Paul the Hammer Pelosi's fucking, like, there's weird shit all over the place. And these people are determining it's fucking your guys' lives.
She is now special envoy for the Shield of the Americas, considered to be a face-saving gesture after her humiliating dismissal. 56-year-old Brian and Chris.
What's he kept dismissed for? For saying that Trump told her to spend $220 million and bump him and bump her. That doesn't. But then again, this is where I disagree with Megyn Kelly. The truth should always be there. And Megyn Kelly's like, no, Christy, even if
Have been married for 34 years and have 3 adult children. According to the Daily Mail article, Brian Nome sent the photos to people who were part of an online fetish community known as bimbofication, which celebrates women.
bimbofication. Bimbofication. What happens to bimbos? What would happen if you're a bimbo going to God? I mean, whatever, like be you, but don't hide it from the people. You know what I mean? They should be able to know who's running and operating their lives.
Large breasts.
He wanted to emulate that. He wanted to dress up like them and put even fake breasts under his shirt.
Using balloons, it looks like.
It looks like balloons under the shirt.
When a reporter asked President Trump about the photos, he said he feels badly for the family. Brian Nome did not respond to our request for comment.
The White House feels bad for the family. Oh, fuck. Like, he's cross-dressing, she's sleeping with other people. I mean, but then again, if those are just lies and propaganda, then Christy Nome should tell the people, like, this is the way it is. I believe in God, but she really doesn't. I mean, she's back in a fucking an administration that likes to kill people, and I just think that's against God's rules. But anyways, you know what I mean. Wouldn't it be nice if these people just told the truth instead of making themselves the victims? I did it. Oh my goodness, really? But then again, maybe she didn't know. She was just cheating on him anyways, because he really didn't have an interest in her. He had interest in other things. Anyways, you know what I mean. Maybe she did not have sexual relations with Mr. Ladowski. You know what I mean? I don't trust any of them. Lukowitz, Lutnick. You guys remember old Lucky there? He's told fuck. He did that interview where he said he was at Epstein's place once and he got all spooked out and he knew how evil he was, but he never brought it up to anybody, but he just And then they found out he was doing picnics over on the island and fucking nobody cares. And fucking lie right to your guys' faces and they don't have to back it up because they are so much more powerful and smarter than you. You know what I mean? Mr. Lutnick is not fucking smarter. He is a stupid son of a bitch. How do you think Lutnick, who went to Donald Trump on behalf of fucking Mr. Michigan's bridge and tried to fuck the whole country of Canada? Like, I don't know. I think that that's a pretty fucking like dipshit gets to get all the money off the fucking bridge, right? So I would think that if Canada was willing to give half the fucking profits to America, they're getting off better with Canada's bridge than they are with somebody in their own fucking country. You know what I mean? We built it with Canadian and US steel, Canadian and American workers. You know what I mean? And your boy Donald Trump, he's just dumb. He's gonna have to go to God with this. Like, Donald, you're gonna have to go to God. Listen, bud, you want heaven. You don't want to play this game where you think not going to heaven's a good fucking time because we hear it's bad. But maybe they have more info than we do. You know what I mean? Maybe old Donald Trump's a time traveler. What if his time traveling comes to an end at some time, eh? Wouldn't he want to give her a try to come to Christ? Because I'm telling you guys, with his spiritual advisors. There's no way he's got Christ. He's got money on the mind. Fucking Paul is always looking for money. And if she don't get it, you're never gonna come true and you're gonna get touched. Fucking Christianity today. I can't wait. Like this is Christianity today. I want you guys to see it from my perspective, maybe. Maybe I'll try and explain it better than I have in the past. So I was a man that at one point in time tried to take his life. Ah, and then I became stronger and never had those thoughts or wanting to do it again. But I got ring-a-ding through the hospital 5 fucking times for it or something, and they added violence to it. Anyways, so imagine you're looking for help all over the place, and where you decide to go and pray is at the church. You know what I mean? Like, I still can't believe, like, I was set up. Fucking it's weird. So what used to happen is I used to take well, when I had my dog, me and my dog would take walks and we'd go back there sometimes maybe 2, 3 times a day. You know what I mean? And sometimes it would just be being by myself and we'd just go back there for a walk and I cleaned up his poop and I didn't bring anything in or take anything out or you know what I mean? We walked behind the pond and then there was like a little fucking walkway where there's some trees there and we'd walk down that and then sometimes I just, like I said, I like to sit there and there's a little stream there with the picnic table. And I like water when I'm in prayer. I like listening to the water in the stream. But anyways, one time when I'm coming back, and I think it was just me, or was it me and my dog? I can't remember. Anyways, so I'm coming back and I'm just leaving the church. And this guy's walking the other way. I even, do the hello or whatever. And I notice he does this. So I questioned him. I was like, dude, did you just take a picture of me? And he's like, yeah, I see you back here all the time. Well, why don't you just be a man and ask me what I'm doing back here? And he just all befuddled that I had the audacity to call him out on taking a picture of me because he was concerned about what I was doing back there. So I thought, fuck, whatever. You know what I mean? And then I don't know how many days later or whatever, it's all on fucking video too. Fuck. Can you imagine going back, doing your praying, all you're doing is back there, like, just talking to God, and, I go to leave the church, and the priest, I'm like, "Yeah, first thing I'm thinking is, my picture has been fucking passed around, and this boy's waiting for me." And so, right, we have the discussion of what I'm doing back there and stuff, and I just tell him I'm praying, and if he ever wants to, he can come back and we can talk about God with one another, and we talked about some other stuff, and at the end of the conversation, it was still cool for me to go back there, 'cause I thought, "What reasons would you want me not back there?" But anyways, he had a homeless problem where people were staying the night back there or something, but so can you imagine just fucking begging for help? You're at a fucking church, and then you go back again, and there's fucking a no trespassing sign. This is Christianity today. You asked to talk about God and that you're praying. Why would somebody be praying over at the fucking church? They probably got some reasons to be praying, but a preacher doesn't understand that. You don't fucking get that. So imagine I see the fucking preacher again. So I'm like, "Hey, bro, like, what's with this?" And he goes, "Well," I said, "That's not what you said to me yesterday. I don't understand why you don't want me back there. I told you to come back and visit anytime. I'm failing to see your reasoning here, but hey, you're the man of God, so you fucking determine. This is your precinct. This is your congregation there, buddy. You can do whatever the fuck you want." But I said, "You should have just told me last night. And I don't understand it, but you being a man of God, you get to take this to God." So, and he didn't like that. He just wanted to fucking argue with me more. And I was just like, "Dude, it's okay." And he goes, "I have the right to do that." And I said, "Yes, you do. This is your property. It's not God's. You have the right to do what the fuck you want, dude. And if you don't want me back there and you want to put up a trespassing sign, you don't want me praying back there and disturbing your fucking church or whatever wrongdoings I'm fucking doing there, bud." Can you imagine? Could you imagine somebody who's really fucking hurting going to a fucking church and a fucking preacher of all people would fucking trespass you rather than talk to you? That's Christianity today. Because one of the things that motherfucker said to me, he said, "Oh, we're Christians. We don't think we're any better than anybody else." But I was like, "Well, hey, bud, you just told me that. So you must think that." Because I'll tell you what you're doing. Jesus would not approve of, my friend. And you're not even a man enough to admit you're a liar. Can you imagine going to God as a preacher being a liar? Well, if I'm lying about the story, then I'd go to hell. Can you imagine risking hell over a stupid fucking story like that just to make somebody look bad? You know what I mean? If he made himself look bad, he did that, not me. But anyways, like, Pope Leo, he's pissed off at Israel now because they didn't allow some fucking Catholic fucking ritual to happen. Hey, fuck all the children that fucking, forget about the war crimes that are being done to the people that are captured. In fact, fuck yeah, it just passed in Israel. You can kill those motherfucking goyim. Those worthless fucking goyim. Fucking murder, death, kill them. You got the rights. You think you got the rights over God? Go do her. Go do her, God's chosen people. See how fucking chosen you are, bud. You chose Satan. You are not the chosen. That's not to say that Jews aren't the chosen people, because they are the chosen people. They just need to choose to be with God. You know what I mean? I still think that they need to take a look and ask themselves, Do the commandments mean something to them? And do those commandments correlate what's in their fucking Torah? Because there's a lot of where their God's pretty evil and asks for some fucking evil shit. And that's just not that just doesn't sound like the guy Moses was talking about for the commandments, you know what I mean? Especially when, I mean, who knows? Maybe the Jews were wrong. Maybe Christ was their Mashiach. You know what I mean? And because he wasn't the war hawk that they wanted their enemies to fucking taste their pain. Oh, that's what they want. They are such victims. They want their enemies to taste their pain. This guy. Like, do you think if Jesus was to come down and he saw what's supposed to be his top representative, do you think he would be proud of this? Do you think he would say, you to carry on the spirit there, Pope. You're doing wonder. The bank account, we love it. Up in heaven, we love the accumulations of fucking. And hey, Poper Doper, what's with fucking Lucifer? What's with Lucifer, bud? Are you guys seeing anything to Lucifer? I know you guys are saying, what are you talking about, Carl? What is Lucifer? And why would Lucifer be at the Vatican? You're crazy. No, you can go look her up. They got a big old telescope there, and they call her Lucifer. I don't know why, but we should figure out why. You know what I mean? Why do they care about what's going on in the stars when they tell us not to worry about it? But NASA, anyways. Hey, I'm just saying. And and I think the Pope should be standing up for the Epstein victims. In order for him to do that, he would have to call out the whole Catholic organization and say, "Hey, we've had problems in our past, and we'd like to clear them up. So, what we'd like to do is we'd like to work together with the world and say, if you fucking touch a child, you're gonna go away forever and ever. You're gonna get locked up. We're not gonna risk other children, but." As men of God, we want you to have the opportunity to come to Jesus. You know what I mean? But oh shitty. That was the wrong one you want following. This man. Like I just want people to come to Christ. Or the truth, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, what is the truth? Hey, did the natives have a way? I don't know if you listen to that guy from the Lakota tribe. Did they trying to follow that way? I think that was trying to be with like Christ-like, but that's just me. That's what I take from it. But it's about the character. Doctor got on camera laughing and cursing. So that was what she. This guy's a liar, Marco Rubio. Can you imagine Marco Rubio waking up and finding out God's real and he's part of an administration that murder, deaths, kills, and is probably the biggest terror organization in the entire world, and he's going to have to admit it to his people. You know what I mean? I don't know. Wouldn't you say that the Iraq War was based on terror? Because it wasn't based on weapons of mass destruction. That must have put a lot of fear into fucking Iraq, eh? Well, you guys only fucking murder, death, killed the fucking El Presidente. That I'm not saying Saddam was good. I don't know. I just I do believe that what Saddam said at the end is true, though. You guys are gonna have to pay to God. Like you guys are dirty players. You want to fucking kill me over lies and stupidity so you can fucking make some money off of war? Go ahead. You guys are gonna have to face God. You guys go check that out for yourselves. Then again, I don't speak Iraqi, so I don't know. I just got to use the subtitles that they're telling me. He was saying, hey, guys, Christine. Oh, man. Being anointed is a huge responsibility. I despise the Bills I despise the sailor, and I despise the, oh, man. Oh, man. And he's not trying to hurt anybody, I don't think. I just think he's so full of fucking stupidity and ignorance that he don't know any better. Fuck. He's trying to help people, and I think he's hurting them. And I'll tell you guys why. Like telling people what they should and shouldn't have in their life. Telling people he's removing demons from them. Fucking, oh man. Telling people if they got the shot, you've lost your soul. You're just cooked. You're cooked. Do you imagine going to God and knowing that you said that? And then he blocked me from telling him, hey, bud, watch what you're saying because that ain't true. Fuck. Could you imagine running around saying you're anointed and fucking. I'm not saying I'm any better than him. He might be anointed. I might not be, but could you imagine if I was and he just put the blocker rocker on me? One of God's people. He wouldn't be the first and he wouldn't be the last. Well, who knows? Maybe he got things right. I wonder if he's had the experience I've had. You know what I mean? He'll tell you his hard luck stories, though. You know what I mean? Anyways, here, let's do this. Let's do this. And remember, this is not a channel of hate. This is a channel of love, and everything I do is out of love. And I love the Jews. So don't take it as all the Jews. But there's some Jews that follow Satan, just like there's Christians that follow Satan, and just like there's Muslims that follow Satan. But I think we got a special group of them. Special group of Zionists. You know what I mean? But I just wanna go over some things here.
Whose birthday? What birthday?
Whose birthday?
Today's Vidal of Nisan, the 11th day of the month of Nisan, which is the Rebbe's 124th birthday.
Now you guys got to go check out who the Rebbe is. I should not be back smacking talking the Rebbe because he he passed on the Mashiach to Netanyahu. Like I'm not even making this up. The old Reb, he told the Benjamin Netanyahu that Benji, would bring on the Mashiach. Now, why? King of sound mind and body. Well, my body's not doing good, but my mind is good. I think. But the PTSD. I personally think that they're trying to bring Donald Trump in as their Mashiach. Okay, that's what I think. And because Benji, like the Reb, this is a serious guy. The Reb, like the Jewish folks, a lot of them, they love the Reb. They believe that he was some sort of saint or something.
The Rebbe's birthday is the Rebbe's birthday is Slav's birthday. the Nasiado, the leader of the generation, the Mashiach of the generation. It's our birthday. On our birthday, on the Rebbe's birthday, it's a moment to reflect about the Rebbe's life and about the Rebbe's purpose of his life. It's the one thing.
What if the Reb's purpose of his life was to get your life out of balance? Could you accept that? Could you accept that you've been mind screwed and mind fucked by the Rebbe? He was just a man on a fucking Satan mission, and he put your brains into submission. What if the commandments mean something there, my Jewish friend? I hope you come to God. And you don't have to find, I say Christ. You don't have to find, you have to find the truth, bud. You know what I mean? You have to know, hey, do you support sticking things up people's butts? And do you support just murder, death, killing people that you've already had captured because they fucking deserve it because they're less than you?
People think that that's what it since I was a little child. And I was always thinking and envisioning one thing, the coming of Mashiach. The Rebbe's whole existence. The Rebbe's leadership.
Listen, my Jewish friend, I do believe that I may possibly be the Mashiach, and you will not like the coming of Mashiach because you would have to come to yourself. If I am Mashiach, you have to become Mashiach. I cannot be your Mashiach. In order for you to be your Mashiach, you gotta try and figure out what the truth is, buddy. You gotta start. You gotta figure out if you're. Oh, I don't want to see you go to hell, my friend. What is hell? I don't know. Does hell exist? We don't know. I just don't want to see like it's just mind games that they're playing on you guys. Satan is a manipulator and a liar, and he has been from the start. And if Jesus came 2,000 years ago and he said, Satan is the master and ruler of this fucking place. He is the Father. So, in order to be with my Father, you have to be reborn through me. Let me show you the way. Always hold on to the truth. Always search, always fucking don't be ignorant. Anyways.
Leading us into the final journey of the whole world to Mashiach. So I want to share with you today a fascinating foresight prophecy of the Rebbe of 45 years ago and how relevant it is for today. But before this, we're going to say thank you to Hashem for giving us and for all the miracles. It's going to say that
I thank God for giving us the Rebbe. You know what I mean? Like, in order to come to God, we got to go through Satan first. Like, you guys know that, right? You have to be willing to break away from Satan. You have to be able to be willing to join the Hellfire Club because that's what Satan will throw at you when you decide to not be with him. He doesn't like it anymore. He's like, no, but come on. I'll give you more. It feels so much better being with me. And when you say no, he just he tries to destroy you. He'll use your family. He'll use everything. He'll use, ah, you know what I mean? But hey.
das an dem Beziehung von der Bedonner. Look at the really was on the Nacht am Zeit Marisha bei Show Seda. Hat so ist Seda heute der Woche schon mal. Kitoy da der Lele Lam Khazda ya Trey with the Revelation. Let us give some talking on the birthday and here is what I want to share with you. But I need you to stay tuned and listening and keep your ears and head on. Of Nissan 1981. During the Rebbe bringing in honor of his birth, the Rebbe then quoted a verse of the prophecy of Daniel, the scripture of Daniel. He quoted the frightening statement, the beginning of chapter 12. The great angel, Michael, will stand on Bnei HaMephi.
What did he say? Did he say the great angel? Melchizedek? Isn't that what we went through yesterday? I am Melchizedek. I'm not saying I'm Melchizedek. I'm just here for Christ. whoever I am. I'm Carl, the free man. Everybody needs to be a Carl. If I found the Christ in me, you gotta be a free man. Free from Satan.
When you do it over your people. Right? Some are like, yes, some years going. Wait a second. And it's going to be a moment of grave danger for the Jewish people that will never happen. And so continues to say, for Kalanim to Kosmasifa and the protection, the way they'll be able to protect themselves, those are going to be inscribed in the safe, in the book. They're not allowed that a campaign of Sefer Torah shall children. There should be a Sefer Torah written for all the children from around the world. And the Rebbe was so forceful, pushing it constantly. Down the Rebbe church.
Well, shouldn't that tell you if he's trying to push something? I don't know. I couldn't understand half the shit he was saying. And listen, don't go crazy. Fucking run around thinking I'm anything special. In fact, I don't want people around. I say I'm the Mashiach because I believe God sent me to tell people to be a Mashiach. You know what I mean? Fucking grow up and know that your children should mean something. And that, oh shit. In fact, you should mean something without having to mean nothing. Like that's the thing. You guys are so coerced by the devil. You need to be seen. You need the fucking attention, but you fuck don't want the attention for the right reasons.
But
God. I can't even understand what he says half the time. Now, okay. Okay, you know how he said Donald Trump. Netanyahu might be trying to bring on. Here, let's go here.
No time limit. 90% of the profit.
But this is the evangelical justification for why they believe that Donald Trump is the Messiah. Like,
Just so that you can see on True Social, Donald Trump posted Kim Clements prophesizing about Donald Trump. So if you guys look into Kim Clements, he was calling on the Mashiach a long time ago. You think they're like, why was Donald Trump always being asked if he was going to be president? So, like, why? Like, I don't know.
Messiah. There's a full blown theology behind this. And I want to talk about that theology. So back in 2007, Kim Clement, quote unquote, prophesied a bunch of stuff about Donald Trump supposedly being the Messiah. Let's listen.
All right. Just so, because like when I use people's videos, I should tell people Owen's Fireside Chat. You can go check this out.
Prophecy.
Special things shall be the most unusual thing. Transfiguration. With choice. I'm just saying what I want them to say. You speak what I want to say. Not you. What I want to say.
So up to this point, it sounds like complete fucking nonsense to me. But all right. I don't see how this is tied to Donald Trump in any way, shape, or form, but okay. Let's keep going. April 4th.
Well, it's because he's building it up, my friend. He's building to get to Donald. He's saying that all these things will not be able to deny God. They'll have to say what God wants them to say because Don, Don will be put in charge.
The Senate.
Shall become a trumpet. And I used to think Trump was a trumpet, and unfortunately, I think he blew himself. But or Bubba. Do you guys remember those rumors about him and Bill Clinton? They said they weren't true, but he does like to stand up for Bill a lot. I just wonder if Bill would stand for him.
Muslim visa. The Trump to become a trumpet. Gates to open up the gates to the financial realm for the church.
So, okay, so this is where Kim Clement, I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but Bill Gates will open up the floodgates of money. So Bill Gates is involved with this prophecy of God with Trump around. And you got to know, Bill Gates being the philanthropist or whatever fucking humanitarian that he is, all his money's going to go to humanity. That's all. Everything Bill is about humanity and praying. Meanwhile, wanting to reduce the population. Planning pandemics with fucking the likes of Epstein, but I'm fucking supposed to believe fucking God. I went to a couple dinners. I said, what? He's dead. He's like Trump. You guys should see that interview. He's dead. Why are we still talking about Epstein? Yeah. Holy shit.
About what he just said here. Trump shall become a trumpet. First of all, I don't know what that means or how that's connected to literally anything. I'm just lost
Oh, it means he's going to be a mouthpiece for God.
with this. What does that even mean? And second, Bill Gates will open up the gate of a financial realm for the church. So I guess he got one right and got one wrong. Could we say that? And again, Trump shall be
Got one right, got one wrong. I don't know which one you got. I don't know which one you think you got right. Bill Gates has got a lot of people fooled, I think. You know what I mean? And maybe that's why I look crazy. Can you imagine? I'm out here looking fucking crazy. And Bill Gates is the crazy one, right? He's just crazy in your brain. So that's the problem. Because he's got fucking friends in high places. Gods like George Soros. Once he tells you what to perceive, you're gonna perceive.
that isn't even a W for Kim Clement because that isn't saying Trump is going to become the president and that he's going to do all this insane and he's going to be the prophet and all that other stuff. What he's doing right now is he's being very vague intentionally to try to fit pieces together down the line. This is a common prophetic grift.
Or is to keep the script a little bit open.
And also, Donald Trump was actually running for president at this time. Like in 2007, he's been like basically running for president for 25 years. Since the early 2000s,
He's been talking. I don't think he ever. I don't. I. I don't remember the year, but I don't think it goes back that far. I think the year that he decided to run, he won. I don't think there was any losing years because, like he said, I'm a three-time champion. I should have been champion last time too. I just seen that interview. I won that election. Fuck, I wish you would have. But they had to make you come back in and look like they had to get Biden in there. They had to spend you guys' all of our tax dollars bringing the immigrants in. Eh? Hey, come on over, guys. You guys want some hotel money? You guys want some? We're gonna pass out some phones. Like you guys saw the little packets they were getting handed, right? But they did make sure that some of them, on the news where they went by and said, "You don't know who I am, but you're gonna know someday." A terrorist. And you guys didn't track those people down. Maybe it was just for scare tactics, so that when Donnie comes in, you guys are all scared of them and you want them gone. But then again, if they're criminals, you do want them gone. What kind of fucking administration would just fucking open up your borders and let criminals through? Unless it was on purpose. You know what I mean? I mean, Mayorkas, you guys should tell Mayorkas he's gonna have to face God. I don't know if he got a pardon or whatever the fuck happened to Mayorkas, but you can tell him he's been Faucified. Whether he took the shots or not, that's what I think. I don't know. Like, that would be a dirty trick, eh? Spending all your guys' tax money to let them in and then spending all your tax money to get rid of them. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. At least you guys aren't paying for the Ukraine war anymore, or are you? Yes, you are. NATO still provides, and well, you guys pay for NATO too. In fact, you pay more than everybody else does if you listen to Donald Trump. And it's all a setup, you know what I mean? Fuck it. It's all a setup. Fucking Danielle Smith's gonna break away with fucking Donald Trump. Take all her oil with her. Web canoes over there picking Epstein fights with fucking Trump. And seeing what his administration's about, that should be an embarrassment. I mean, if I was a premier and I was NDP and I seen what was going on at that thing there with the cards and stuff, the holy victim groups. Holy crap, man. We have lost our way as humanity. We are so lost. We are so lost. I guess it feels better to be a victim because then you can have a reason to stay a fucking victim. It gets uncomfortable not wanting to be a victim. Trust me, I know. You're trying to make yourself out to be the victim, Carl. No, I'm not. I'm trying to show that I'm not a victim. And I'd like someone to show me where I am the victim. Because if I am the victim, I'll take it on myself and I'll say, hey, I guess I made myself a victim. You know what I mean? Because I'll never be a victim.
Running, he's been winding up and preparing to run, and he's been campaigning a little bit and stuff like that. He was just a nobody. Like nobody was interested in him.
Anyways. So you have Kim Clement, right? You have Kim Clement. He's doing the whole Trumper thing, and he brings Bill Gates into it, which not good. I don't think. Not like if you guys perceive, like I said, you guys let me know your perceptions on Bill Gates, but please do your investigating first. Look at how these people like. It's okay to be tricked and fooled by people. I'm telling you, this one tricked and fooled me. Right. I thought she was on the side of God. And I just listen, they show you. This is what they think of you. This is what they think of you. And if you could see what she's doing on the back streets in TikTok, saying she's Esther, Queen of the Chosen. There's a bunch of others. Like, you guys think I'm crazy. Go fucking listen to her. She thinks she's gonna rule you one day, but you stupid people just gotta be quiet and let the geniuses take care of shit. Ah, but anyways, let's watch this. We're saints.
Donald Trump tweeted Kim Clement prophesying about Donald.
Oh, that's not what I want.
She said her whole body felt like it was burning from the inside out.
And we'll start from the.
This is why I love my mom. So we had a wedding this weekend, and mom was
Yeah.
was nice enough to attend. It was my sister-in-law's.
It was a lovely
It was a
wedding.
lovely wedding. So at the end of the night, we're packing up, and
I thought there'd be a fist fight or two, but there was none.
I told the crew when they were packing up, I was like, "Was it good?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I was like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "Well," I said, "Were we not good?" And she's like, "No, you guys were pretty good, pretty right. One person at your wedding got physical." And I was like, "Who the fuck would do that?" She's like, "Some old lady touched me in the arm," and she's like, "Shut up, Gentile. I'll do what I want." I was like, ah.
Can you imagine? You're someone thinks they're demeaning you by calling you a Gentile, like Roseanne Barr. Like she says she didn't touch her. She didn't touch her. No, 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 no. But she did call her a fucking Gentile. What kind of fucking moron does that? Hey, tries to belittle somebody with some names, thinking they're the Jewish chosen ones. You know what I mean? They're better than you, Gentiles. Like that's her doing it, not me. I'm not. I'm not. I'm trying to tell everybody, like, don't think you're part of a chosen group because you're all part of a fucking. You're all chosen. You just can't go as a group. You gotta fucking be chosen for yourself. And yeah. So you guys can also go and watch Roseanne, and you can listen to her talk about the Zohar with Billy Phillips, okay? And you can go listen to Candace Owens, and she talks about the Zohar on how it's their fucking their evil deed book. But Billy Phillips, who Roseanne is into the Zohar, Billy Phillips teaches NASA, so that's concerning, right? And you're already hearing that they're Satan, their original are Nazi. I just fucking and that Billy Phillips is teaching them this Zohar, and they talk about the Zohar and how Roseanne thinks that Donald Trump is part of the Zohar. You've got to go watch the Billy Phillips interview yourself. And to know that her and Tom McDonald did that. Daddy's home. Who in the fuck calls Donald we call Donald Trump their daddy? What kind of oh man. Oh, fuck. Oh, this one here, she gives out that Sylvester Stallone. If there's a Zohar group, the Sylvester Stallone is part of their team. Like they tell you guys. Like I can't even believe this. Like Roseanne. She threats Candace Owens to kick her ass because she works for Qatar. Roseanne brings nothing to back it up. Nothing at all. Runs around saying that Candace's husband's a homosexual. And it's all because she works for Qatar and she's trying to screw the world over. But when Donald Trump gets a fucking plane from Qatar, she's got nothing to fucking say. And when Qatar gets to have some fucking land to do whatever the fuck it is they want to do in fucking America, they get to do that. It's weird. And fucking Roseanne doesn't. If she thinks Qatar's such fucking evil threat, she should be fucking ragging out her daddy over there in the fucking White House, right? But instead, she's threatening violence on Candace Owens. And you can't do that being a child of God. You can't. You want to bring people to Jesus. You want to say, hey, Candace, guitar will not bring you to heaven, sister. We need to get you hooked in the truth. We need to figure this shit out. Let's talk her out. Let's have you and me on a show, mano a mano, and talk this shit through. You know what I mean? We'll talk about dead babies and how it's all right, and we'll talk about how it's okay to fucking if the Gentiles fucking are like we can just kill them. We can just kill them if we don't like them. But you guys have to decide. Like, does Roseanne think that she has the right to stick things up the Gentiles' butts or the Goyim's butts? Is she that superior? Does she back a country that would push shit up people's butts? Fuck. Hey?
I was there when that happened.
Yeah.
She was in the next room. I never touched her.
No, she never touched her.
So she said she grabbed her on the upper arm.
No, no.
I swear to God.
She left the room.
Did you call her a Gentile though? She did say you call her a Gentile, which is no way funny.
A
Gentile.
Gentile.
No Gentiles will tell me what to do.
Yeah.
So
No Gentile's gonna tell me what to do. Hey, hey, you can break the rules if it's for Kid Rock. Peter Exoff, he said her. We're good. There'd be no investigation. Fuck. Anyways, that's what your military's got to do now. Go check out Kid Rock. What else did we have going on? This guy, I feel bad for him. This guy here, I really do. I don't. Well, he's probably just.
Tastiness keeps the fun going. When you buy Bonterra, you're not just supporting local, made right here in Canada. You're choosing responsible.
I'm educated in the realm of science and ballistics. I just happen to be highly educated in both. So their big gotcha is claiming a device on Charlie exploded. And you guys have seen this theory everywhere. And that this video.
I feel bad that this guy doesn't feel like we should question things. I mean, I've thought for a long time, you can go back in my videos, like a long time ago. I thought, what if they could dig something up that could get them? You know what I mean? That's what I was thinking. Like the Mossad, they sat up the Hezbollah or the not the Houthis. Not there's so many groups. Anyways, they got them with their devices or something. And I thought, oh man, can you imagine? And then when I heard they paved it over, I thought, oh. And then when Candace said that Franz Ferdinand, it was a new day of mic checks. They were doing something special and new. I was like, oh, doesn't mean it's true. It's just it makes it more likely. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, but this poor fella, he just, I don't know. I'd like to know because if he's a fucking, like, he should know whether or not the bullet should have went through the neck. Like, I don't know. I just feel bad for the poor fella. You know what I mean? I hope he's getting paid, and I hope he's getting paid well. But do we think God wants us to ask questions to figure out our reality, or does he want us to stay stupid and ignorant? You know what I mean? And I think the Bible keeps people stupid and ignorant. And I gotta tell you, Westhoff is like he's a really wimpy Christian. He really sucks at it, I think. Like I'm just being honest. I think he's fucking everything you want him to be, eh? Handsome little devil. Fuck. You know what I mean? Silver tongued. Well, not really. Not really. He's a good doctor. You know what I mean? He's not silver tongue, but just I've seen better. Like I love Wes Hop to tell me my concept of the Bible is wrong. I would. I'd like anybody to tell me. let me know where it tells you the rules, the commandments to be with God. You know what I mean? There's lessons to learn from all these characters in here. You can learn from Moses. He shows you how to submit to God. Take ownership of the fucking bad shit you've done, even though you thought it was good at the time. You know what I mean? All sorts of stuff like that. But let me get back to it. The commandments. It's about the commandments. And then there's a bunch of stories telling you about a guy that's coming and that he's the one you need to follow. And he comes and he tells you that he lives inside of you and that you have to go inward and you have to be able to see the kingdom within yourself. That's why he never strays from you, because there's a piece of him inside of you. That's what he's telling you. And you're supposed to follow his way, not Paul's way, not anybody else's way. This is how you connect with God. And if some of you would just take the time to just figure out, without the rest of the Bible, who Jesus is and what he's trying to say to you, and not everything else, I think you would see how powerful he wants people to be. He doesn't want them waiting for a savior, nor does he want them to be saviors. He just wants them to do what's right. And if he can, and if they can help people save themselves, he'll bring glory to God. But you guys let me know where I'm wrong, because it's that simple, right? And Jesus also in here, I believe he says, don't follow a script. Just be with me. Don't worry about what's to come. But don't be ignorant. Take a look and try and use your brains and come up with common sense. Like, hey, when it tells you there's a mark of a beast and Elon's got your old brain chips and the WEF's got your hand chips, and there's already people using them, paying for groceries. Chick. You know what I mean? Well, Don Juan wants to go digital pretty bad, right? He's all invested. Got a bunch of money from the Middle East on his magical coins. I don't understand her, but whatever. He made $500 million off it. Somebody else did. Or was it for the chips and pop? Like, I can't believe, I don't know. But yeah, let me know. I debate West Hoff any day of the week because your Bible don't mean shit. But if I use Jesus against you, Jesus trumps the Bible and he trumps the Trump. You know what I mean? And I don't want to see him dump the Trump. I want to see the Trump dump the Satan. But that'd be some alone time and a nice little prison cell. That's only if he's hurting people, though, right? He's protecting pedos or he is a pedo. Something's not right there. And when a grown man owns beauty pageants, you got to ask yourself, what is that all about? You know what I mean? But then again, maybe it was a way for him to make money. I know that, well, he's seen the talent because I think he had a modeling agency where Paris Hilton worked for him too. And just my personal opinion, you guys shouldn't believe anything that fucking Paris Hilton says to you guys. In fact, she's told you she's been faking the fucking past. You know what I mean? So watch out. I don't want her to be a victim anymore. I think she has been a victim, but she's gonna have to say names. You know what I mean? Have to say names, and I don't. Oh fuck. Anyways, you guys go look into that. where she's an advocate for fucking victims. And when she goes on the news to talk about it, she needs a handler, and it's fucking show it. It's weird. Anyways, I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. You know what I mean? But hey, I'm insane. I'm the insane one to think that Satan's fucking running around, fucking playing clown town all over your guys' brains. Anyways, I'm gonna go because it just doesn't matter, but it will one day. It will one day. You know what I mean? Look. Edit. What do you mean edit? Where's the stop button? What is going on here?